Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do another little fall try on haul. This is kind of like the random version because I have a couple different hauls coming y'all's way. I have an Amazon one, I'm gonna have an American Eagle one, an H&M one, which I haven't done in a long time. And this is just like the stuff that didn't fall into one of those categories essentially. It's kind of like the other stuff. I also have some stuff still coming in the mail. So this is just a little bit of a collective situation and I tried all of it on. There's some clothing, there's like jeans, there's honestly stuff from all over the place. Some brands I haven't really tried before, Target, there's Hollister, Nordstrom, Lululemon, like there's literally a random assortment. There's a pair of shoes from Nike here that I'm obsessed with. So it's just a little random assortment of some new fall goodies that I'm very excited to share with y'all. So if you'd like to see all the goodies, like I said, they are tried on and of course they will all be linked down below for y'all to check out. So if you'd like to see, then let's just go ahead and get started. Should I start? Maybe I'll start with just the kind of like accessory type things and then we'll move into the clothes since there's just a couple of those. Y'all, I am so dead over this pair of Nikes. I have shared these on Instagram already, but I am so excited. These are the Elevate, the Air Jordan 1 Elevate Low, but these are like newer. I think these are honestly like mostly sold out right now. Hopefully when y'all are seeing this, they might have more in stock, but y'all, these are so stunning. Do you see these? They're the most beautiful, like neutral. They do have kind of a platform, as you can see, which is really why I wanted to grab these. I wanted a pair of kind of like more neutral sneakers rather than just white. I have a lot of white sneakers, but I loved how these were like just a different variation of like, you know, kind of like beige and brown and kind of like a creamy color. And then I love the more chunkier kind of like platform. It's got some like texture and a little bit of color on the very bottom. Look at the inside. It's like a corkboard kind of material. They're pretty simple, but I feel like these are just gonna go with literally everything in the whole entire world, from like baggy jeans to like leggings, kind of athleisure, to like with dresses. I just feel like these could be obviously very sporty but also casual, and then you can also throw them with like skirts and dresses. Like these are the kind of shoes you can wear with literally any outfit ever, like fall, summer, spring, like all year round. And they're so nice and neutral, so they'll match with everything. But I don't have any sneakers with like a platform, so I really wanted to kind of dabble in that trend, and these are just so beautiful. I am so excited about those. My husband does not understand getting hype over shoes or sneakers or anything, so I was freaking out over those, and he was like, I don't get it. I also I went into Lululemon to try on, oh no, my battery's already dying. Don't you love that? I was literally filming for like 3 minutes before the battery died, so that was poor planning on my part. But anyway, I went into Lululemon to try on the Groove like flare pants leggings because I know everyone's like obsessed with them, and I haven't really found a pair that I really like, but I tried them on and I didn't like them because they have this seam in the top, which I didn't know about, and that's like a deal breaker for me. I need the top of my leggings, you know, yoga pants, whatever, to be seamless, and those were not. So I didn't walk out with those, but I snagged something either way. I was honestly eyeing, oh my gosh, this is Kohl's. I was actually eyeing these beanies on the website, but I'm actually glad that I grabbed them in store because they have them in a couple different sizes. I got the black one and then also this like kind of cream one with like the orange. They have small, mediums, and then large, extra large, and I was originally like online looking to get the large, extra large because I have like a pretty big head, but the large, extra large is actually like gigantic. Like I tried it on in the store and it was huge on my head, just looked funny. So I'm really glad that my store had them, and I love these so freaking much. I've never tried their beanies before, but I love this material. It's like really like stretchy, kind of like that squishy kind of soft stretchy material, and I wore this one around like when I got home just to kind of like test it out, and it like didn't bother my head at all, which is a really big deal. My Carhartt hats, as much as I love them, they kind of like squeeze my head and it's very uncomfortable and like gives me a headache, but these don't do that. I don't know if it's just the size or like the material, but They feel like they're a little bit heavy, but they feel really, really nice, like quality. Obviously it's Lululemon, but they're just comfortable on, and they're a really nice like shape where they look really cute. They're not too like slouchy, but they're not too short or tight. They're like the perfect beanie. And during the fall and winter, that's like literally all I wear is beanies all the time. I just think they're cute, but also like if your hair is just not really doing it, this is like the perfect solution. So I got the all black one just because that'll go with everything, and then I really liked this cream one with like the pop of orange. So I grabbed both of those. Highly recommend. I've never seen anyone talk about those or anything. I literally just saw them and I was like, wow, those are so cute, and I'm just a beanie junkie, so I had to grab them. And then these two scarves have kind of been like going in and out of stock on Target, so it was like a little hard to get my hands on these, but Target has these really pretty like checkered scarves. They're honestly not quite as big as I thought they were going to be. I kind of wish they were like a little bit longer slash like wider, just based on like how they looked online, but I do really like the colors of them. I love this like camel with this kind of charcoal color. They're by the Universal Thread brand, so they have that color combination, and then also this kind of like, it's almost like hard to tell, but it's like a cream and then like a slightly like darker cream, so this is a little more understated, but I thought these were really cute. They're like a nice chunky knit, and they're really affordable. I think they're like $17, so they're really good price point. They are like nice and long. I kind of wish they were a little bit bigger and chunkier, but I love the like neutral look of them. I feel like they'll match with a lot, and I just like the colors. They were very, to me, like fall, and I feel like I can always use some new scarves going into like the new season. I like these just kind of like draped around my neck. I feel like those kind of things make really good gifts for people as well. All right, so let's jump into some clothing. I guess we'll just start with these two things from Target. These are the same item, but just two different colors, and I'm so excited about these. They're like very simple, but they're like one of those simple things that I feel like is also kind of hard to come by sometimes, and it's from the All in Motion brand, and it's kind of just like a simple like boxy crew neck, so it's really like nothing like earth-shattering, but I love the shape of it and just kind of like the detailing. Like I think you can see there's kind of a seam down the middle, and there's also one like kind of down the sleeve, but it's kind of got like a drop shoulder, and it's kind of like boxy and oversized. You'll see better in the try-on portion. Obviously it's like a little bit hard to really show it here. It's got kind of a little band on the bottom, and the way it's cut, it's just kind of like a little bit crop, but it kind of like hits kind of like near where the top of your leggings would be, a little bit lower than that. So I love where it hits. It's just like a really nice length where you can kind of like tuck it in if you want to, or just leave it out, and it doesn't look like too big or oversized, but it's not like too small and cropped either. So it looks so good just with like running shorts or biker shorts or like leggings or anything like that. I think it'd be cute with like denim or something too. It's just, they're very simple. They have like fleece on the inside, so they're like comfy and cozy. And these, I mean, these would look good with like sweatpants or joggers too. I feel like you could like throw some necklaces with this and like a puffer vest and kind of like style it a little bit. So I got the black version as well. I just think these are great for like just throwing on. I pretty much live in athletic wear because I work out all the time, so I love the idea of just like throwing those on over my sports bra with my leggings, and then, you know, being able to just hang out or run errands. Really good like basic crew necks if you're in the market, which I feel like I'm not in the market. I have so many freaking crew necks, but I'm just a sucker. And then these next three t-shirts are, I bought these myself, but they're from a brand or like a company called Mountain Movers, I believe is what they're called. It's, I think, like kind of a smaller company, and I think I saw them on Instagram, like an Instagram ad, and I was like, wow, these shirts are so cute. And they had a little deal, I think 3 shirts for like $75 or something, and I got free shipping too. So the t-shirts came out to like 25 bucks each, which I thought was a good deal, especially because these are so cute and so different, and the quality is just so good. I just got a bunch of graphic tees. So this is the first one. I feel like they kind of have that logo on a few things, but it's in, I don't know what the brand, like I'm not familiar with the brand of this shirt, but it's a really cool kind of like a burnout sort of shirt. It's on the thinner side, but it's got some really cool distressing. I don't know if you'll be able to see in the try on, but it's got like some cool kind of like rips a little bit on this side as well, and it's just like a really worn in kind of material. I feel like you can obviously even just tell by looking at it. Like it kind of has that burnt out, sort of faded look, but it's also like that kind of material too. It's kind of stretchy and just like really, really like super soft and comfy, like it's been washed a million times or something like that. I love the material. The back of it also has the same logo, just in like a really big print. And this is kind of like a charcoal, but I feel like it's almost like a little bit blue. Like if you compare it to like this gray, this is kind of more of like a bluish. And I got a size large in all of these, so they would just be like really big and comfy, again, for leggings, bike shorts, but then also like for denim, just tucking in or kind of tucking up under your bra or whatever. I just like to get pretty much all my clothes nice and oversized so that it's comfy, but I feel like that also gives you the ability to style it a lot more ways. This one is kind of similar but also different. It's kind of like a thinner-ish material, and it does still sort of have that kind of like burnt out, heathered sort of look, but it's not as thin and it's not as burnt out, but it does still have that kind of mineral wash, like vintagey, sort of like old, like I said, like washed a bunch of times sort of feel and look to it, but it does feel like a different material. And this one's so cute. It just says mama with like the big pink smiley face. I'm definitely here for the smiley face trend. I just finally got, I hauled them already, the smiley face like slippers. I'm definitely here for that trend. And I really like this gray, like I showed you, like this is much more of a gray compared to this one. But I love the graphic, and I love literally anything that says mama on it. So again, I got that one in a size large, so it would be nice and big. And then this one's actually a Comfort Colors t-shirt, which I am such a sucker for anything Comfort Colors. I love the way they fit and the way they feel and how they hold up. I love Comfort Colors. So this, again, I got all these in a size large, like I said, and this one, it says Happy Mama, another mama one, and it's kind of got this like sunrise sort of graphic on it. Wow, there's so much of my hair on this, and this is just like a plain like big white t-shirt with the graphic. So again, I just feel like these are just so comfy and easy to style, kind of like all year round, like in the summer obviously with like bike shorts, but then in the fall with like leggings and like a jacket or a flannel over it. Like I just feel like those are just all year round, or even just like lounge and sleep in. I just love giant t-shirts, and I love supporting kind of like smaller brands and small businesses and things like that. So I'm definitely planning on placing another order because they have so much good stuff on that site. Y'all need to check it out. Like I said, I bought that stuff myself, but it's so cute. And then I have a couple of things from Nordstrom. I got this dress from BP. I'm very excited about it. It's kind of simple. It's like a ribbed material. It's just black, and so again, it's gonna be kind of hard to see in the try on, but it's like a really nice, really comfy, stretchy ribbed material. I got a size medium because they were sold out of smalls. I probably would have got a small, but the medium fits really well as well. I really like it. It's just like a pretty simple t-shirt dress, but what I love about it is it has like the tiniest little slit, and it kind of has like a seam. I think you can tell that kind of like goes sort of over your thigh into the slit, and it only has the one slit on the one side, and it's pretty small, as you can see and you'll see in the try on, but it adds like a little something to this dress where it's kind of like a more casual like little black dress, I feel like, because it's like the t-shirt sort of style, but then the slit sort of makes it like a little bit cuter, or maybe like a little bit sexy. So I feel like you could style this really casually, like with sneakers, but I feel like you could also throw like a leather jacket over this with like some like higher boots, like over the knee boots, or even just kind of like regular sort of like knee-high boots, and wear this like out, maybe with like some stockings or something, and kind of dress it up. Like this is the kind of dress you could wear casually, or even with like a flannel tied around it and sneakers, like for a casual version. But it's super, super comfy. I really like the material. I think they had other colors. I really like how it fits, and I love just like the feel of it. It's very, very comfy. So I love that purchase. And then I got this. This was actually sent to me from Moss Rose, which I've actually featured some of their products previously. They're available on their own website, and they're available on Amazon. So I will link both. This is not sponsored or anything. They just sent these over, and they're so cute. There's one other piece, which is why I'm saying these. But this cardigan's really cute. It's kind of like a dolman style, you know, batwing sort of vibe, where it kind of like is tighter starting around your elbow-ish, and then obviously you'll see in the try on. It's very hard to show these kinds of things on camera. So it's just kind of like very slouchy and like very relaxed and casual looking, but it's a really comfortable material. Again, like a very stretchy, soft sort of material. It's got a really cool like exposed seam through the back, which I love that look. I feel like it's very like Free People. I feel like it gives things a very like relaxed, like casual, comfy sort of vibe. But I love that it has the pocket and it just has this one like little cream stripe around the side. It's kind of got a little slit between like the front and the back, and it's super, super comfy. Like I said, super soft. Perfect like neutral cardigan to just have in your wardrobe for fall. You could throw this over, like I did, a dress or just like a tank top and jeans and some boots. Like the perfect little like very neutral layering piece, especially for fall. I love this color. I'm pretty sure they do have other colors in that as well. This is sort of like a, oh my gosh, I have the word on the tip of my tongue. Oh, a poncho. I literally could not think of the freaking word. It's kind of like a poncho sort of vibes. This is a one size type product because it doesn't have sleeves. You'll kind of see in the try on, but I think it's really cool. It's very different. I don't own anything like this. It's like a big turtleneck. It's got like a really big fold over, kind of like a ribbed knit material. It's just a nice simple black, but instead of having sleeves, it just has like slits kind of right here. There's basically just like a front panel and then two slits kind of where your arms can sort of like peek out, and then it's just kind of like the same around the back. There's just no slit. The back is kind of solid, so literally like just your head goes into this and then it just sort of like flows over you and you kind of like move your arms through those slits, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I mean by like a poncho, which I think this is really cool and unique because you can, I feel like, style this a lot of ways. You could just wear like a tank top under it if you're one of those people. Like that was my first thought for the holidays. If you're one of those people, like whether you're hosting or you just get hot very easily, if you're going to be running around or you have kids or whatever, this could be the perfect thing to just wear with a tank top underneath, because you can kind of like have a sweater on and like look appropriate for the situation, but also you can be like really cool because you don't have actual sleeves on. But you could also put like a white turtleneck, like a white long sleeve turtleneck, and have like the white kind of peeking up on your neck, and then have like the long sleeves, you know, to kind of like cover your arms and the rest of your body underneath of this. Like you could definitely wear this and style this a lot of different ways, which makes it really versatile. And it's just simple black, so obviously you could just throw it on with anything. Again, it's a really nice, like a slightly stretchy but like very comfy, kind of like chunkier knit. Really, really cute, kind of different sort of piece. Next up, I actually placed an order on Elwood. Funny enough, I literally just placed another order like a couple minutes ago right before I started filming this. I don't know if y'all have heard of this brand before, but they're a little more pricey. I feel like they're, I don't know, kind of like almost like a higher end, I don't know, kind of like basics sort of brand, and they have some really cool stuff that, again, it's just basics, but it's good quality stuff, and I like their vibe. They sell all these things individually but also in sets. So I got this set of just like kind of ribbed tank tops, which what drew me to these, I have a lot of ribbed tank tops. I feel like a lot of us probably do, but what I love about these is they're not a racer back. They're just like straight back over your shoulder, so you can wear a regular bra with these. So many of my like ribbed tanks are racer back, so I have to wear like specific bras with them or the bra strap shows. But these you can just wear a regular bra. They don't have like a super big armhole and they don't like go in too much in the back, so that is what I was so excited to see about these, so I had to snag them. They're pretty simple. They just have like a scoop neck. They're kind of like a slightly stretchy, sort of a thin material, and they're kind of like raw at the bottom too, and they're obviously very cropped. You'll see in the try on. They don't really cover like a ton. Like they obviously cover your chest and a little bit of your stomach, but you definitely have some midriff exposed in these, which for me is fine because I like to like layer with these with shackets and flannels and things like that. So for me, they're like the perfect length. I got a size small in this pack, which I am glad that I did, but I also think I could have done a medium, but I feel like the medium might have been too loose. So I think you could go with your regular size or maybe just size up one if you're not 100% sure. But I love these. I love the material. They're so, so versatile. There's a white one in this set, and then there's also a black one in this set. I also, oh, this is inside out. Whoops. I also like their like kind of really simple branding on their tags. They don't have any branding on like the actual clothing piece, just on that little tag right there. But I layered over top of that, which this is very much like a spring slash summer kind of piece, but I purchased this honestly. I placed a Free People order. This is from Free People. I placed a Free People order like a while ago, and I'm just getting around to hauling it now, so I just threw it in this haul, and I'm not sure honestly if these things are even going to be available anymore because it's been a while, and and this is definitely more of like a spring piece, but I figured I would show it because it's so pretty, and maybe it is in stock, I'll have to check, but I just threw this over that tank top. I'm not sure that I would actually style it that way, but just for the purposes of this video, like I said, this is from a Free People. I placed an order and got a couple things. I'll show you everything, but I was so into like kimonos and just kind of like light layering pieces this summer, especially with like kind of ribbed, like tighter dresses, and then like one of these kind of flowing over top of it. That was really my vibe. So when I saw this on Free People, I thought it was so beautiful. To me, it's more of a kimono. Like, it does have buttons on it, so you certainly could, which I also think is cute, to like button these over like a tighter dress and kind of like do a layered sort of look. But to me, I would totally just wear this kind of open and flowy over like a little dress, or obviously with like a tank top and some denim shorts or something. I just love the kind of like texture of it. It's like a silky sort of shiny material, I think you can tell, and I love the pattern too. It's obviously very summery, but I love the colors. It's got kind of like a little like stripe sort of situation in the back. It's just so like flowy, kind of easy breezy. I feel like, especially because of all the colors, this will match with a lot if you wanted to wear like different color tank tops underneath and kind of throw this over top. I love the material and the feel of that and everything. And then speaking of the Elwood stuff, I got another like little pack of shirts, which, like I said, it just kind of like makes more sense to get the pack. I think it's like kind of a lot cheaper per shirt if you get the pack. But these are, again, like I said, they're very much like a basics kind of brand, but these are just like giant t-shirts, and they're like really simple but also like kind of different. I like the material. It's a very like almost comfort colors kind of vibes. It's like a smooth material. It's got like a little bit of give to it, but it's a little more structured. But I like the distressing. You'll kind of see on the collar, it's got kind of like a little bit of distressing to it. There's the branding in this one, and of course my freaking hair is all over everything. I love the simplicity of their branding, and this is like the only really like detailing to the shirt is like this slight kind of distressing on the collar. Other than that, you'll see, like I said in the try-on, it's just a really big, simple, like very basic crew neck t-shirt. I got a size large because, like I said, I really like my clothes just very oversized, and it's perfect for, again, like with bike shorts and leggings, or, you know, just like, I feel like that's just the vibe, to have like baggy jeans and a baggy t-shirt, throw a flannel over it, whatever. I feel like it's just so versatile. This is the black one, and then they also have the white in that set, and then they also have the gray in that set. So I basically got like the white, black, gray for the t-shirts and the white, black, gray for the tank tops. They do have like men's stuff and women's stuff. I think these are unisex t-shirts because the models are like men and women. Really high quality, and I don't know, they're just very versatile, simple pieces. And then I had those on with these jeans. I have another pair of jeans as well to show y'all. These jeans are from Target, which I'm historically not the biggest fan of Target's jeans. I'm a big fan of Target in general. A lot of my wardrobe is from there, but Target's jeans, I feel like I'm kind of hit or miss with, but these are like the comfiest jeans I've worn in such a long time. When I was trying on all this stuff, I like didn't want to take these off because they were so stinking comfortable. So they're just like a simple, like kind of medium wash, but they have some pretty, wow, there's more hair on this. What is going on? They have kind of like some distressing in the knees mostly. Like that's pretty much where all the distressing is. There's really not much else. Like in the back, they're very simple. I sized up to a 6 in these. I'm typically a 4 like or a 6. I think a 4 would have been fine, but these are definitely comfortable. I think I probably could have done a 4 too. So I would say maybe go up 1 size or do your regular size for these. But they're super high rise and just like a really comfy, like not super structured denim. Like this is the kind of denim you could literally wear all day long and feel so comfortable in, especially because they're the baggy look, which we need to really take a moment and appreciate how great it is that the 90s are here, and we're wearing fanny packs, and we're doing baggy jeans, and we're wearing high socks, and we're doing claw clips, and all the things that are the 90s that are coming back, the clogs, like just all the things. I'm so here for it. I hope that that stays in style for literally ever, because these are so dang comfy. The material, just like the fit of them, they're nice and high rise, so they kind of like, you know, keep you all held in, and they're super affordable obviously because they're from Target. And this is just like, I'm buying a lot of jeans lately because all I want is like baggy jeans with holes in the knee. Like that's just what I'm so here for. I feel like that's comfy, it's cute, it looks good with like everything, with sneakers, with boots, with t-shirts, sweaters. Like you can style them so many ways, and they're nice and comfy and casual. So actually the next couple outfits I styled with a pair of jeans kind of similar, but definitely much baggier, much more like wide legs. So you will see that. But the next two pieces are both from Free People as well. They were all part of that order with the little kimono. And this is the, oh shoot, what is this called? Oh dang, now I'm not remembering. But this is like my favorite t-shirt from Free People, and I have another one of them that I'm obsessed with, which is why I ordered a second one. And it's kind of like a shorter in the front, longer in the back, like very boxy. As you can tell, like look at this, it's literally just like one giant box. So it's like a very like slouchy, sort of like a canvasy almost material. It's not like the comfiest material of all time, but I love how this shirt looks on. I have kind of like a taupe color in this, so I decided to get the kind of like hunter green. And I just love how this t-shirt fits. It's like very flowy, as you will see in the try on, obviously. The fact that it's shorter in the front, but very like kind of boxy and wide and flowy in the sleeves just gives it a very, very relaxed, obviously, look. I feel like that's obviously all that Free People is, but it's so just like cute and comfy and easy to style, and it looks just so like effortlessly slouchy and comfy and just so cute. But also it's obviously very simple and kind of like a good basic. You could obviously layer it up and throw some jewelry on. A very simple shirt, but that's what I like love about Free People. Sometimes I feel like they take really simple things and just make them like the perfect amount of like slouchy and relaxed and comfy looking. And then this I got, this is a long sleeve, and this was like selling out when I purchased it, so honestly I wouldn't be surprised if this is not in stock anymore. I wish I knew what these were called, but this is from Free People as well. This I got in an extra small because it looked like it was pretty oversized, as most Free People stuff is. It's like this kind of waffle, sort of like thermal material, which I really like the texture of that, and I love this like dusty kind of rose color with like the cream sort of collar, and then it has like the waffle material like, I don't know, halfway down the sleeve, and then it's just sort of like a regular sort of like cotton sort of t-shirt, so it almost looks like you're wearing a shirt under a shirt, sort of. It kind of has that effect, and it's definitely like a high-low sort of situation. Like it's much shorter in the front than it is in the back. The back, as you can kind of see, it's very long and like a very much like a scoop sort of hem, and it has, as Free People does, kind of like an exposed seam along the back. So again, it's like very nice and slouchy. I love sort of like with this t-shirt, I love that it's shorter in the front because it makes it very easy to just like tuck in, or if you don't want to tuck it in, it's not like gigantic and just kind of flowing everywhere. It sort of takes something very slouchy and comfy and relaxed looking, but gives it a little bit more shape. But like look how wide this is. Like you can literally I'm leaning back and it takes up the whole screen. Everything from Free People just runs gigantic, but it's got like some cute like stitch detailing. Like it sort of has, again, sort of an exposed looking seam and like a little slit, so it's just got some cute little like slouchy details. I feel like this with just like a pair of joggers and like some sneakers and a beanie would just be like a very cute, cozy, comfy, kind of like loungy, everyday sort of fall and winter look. And then the last two things, again, this is another top from Nordstrom, but it's like the Nordstrom Urban Outfitters. Like it got shipped, it said it was from Urban Outfitters, but I bought it on Nordstrom, if you know what I mean. And I do have a lot, if y'all have seen my hauls before, I have a lot of BDG flannels. I love BDG, but because this is sold at Nordstrom, like all the other BDG, I have like 6 or 7 other BDG flannels, and I get them all directly from Urban Outfitters. I've never ordered them from Nordstrom before, and it definitely seems like they're different at Nordstrom, or maybe this is just like a different line, but it's definitely like a slightly more like actual flannel feeling material. It's super soft, like a brush material, and it has the BDG logo like on like a patch on the pocket, whereas typically it just has like some lines here when I get it from Urban. So I'm not exactly sure if it's like kind of a different brand when you buy it at Nordstrom or what, but either way, I love BDG flannels because of how they're cut. They're like the perfect amount, again, of like oversized and slouchy, but without looking like it's swallowing you or looking like sloppy or too big. They have it figured out, which is why I just keep purchasing them, because I don't even want any other flannels. I just love theirs so much. And I get a size small, and as you'll see in the try on, it's very oversized. I really like this like kind of neon with green. It's just kind of like a different sort of color combination. As y'all saw, it has a little pocket. But what I like about their flannels is they're like higher in the front and longer in the back. So kind of like I keep saying, they're really flowy and very flattering in that way. They never look too boxy, but again, you can tuck them in with jeans or again, wear them with like some faux leather leggings or something and have it buttoned, and it just looks like it has some shape to it while still being very comfy and oversized looking. But of course, you can also just wear it unbuttoned, kind of layered over a tank top or anything like that. These are just so versatile. I love the way they fit and how they feel. They're like just so nice and flowy. Cannot recommend BDG flannels enough, whether you get them at Urban or Nordstrom. So comfy. I'm really excited about these. I used to manage at Hollister. If y'all didn't know that, that was my first job out of college. You have to have a college degree to be a manager at Hollister, if you didn't know. So that's what I did for my first job out of college, and I am still very much a Hollister Abercrombie girl, but I haven't got a new pair of jeans there in a bit. But I'm actually so excited about these. These are like a very much a baggy jean. These are called the high-rise vintage baggy. I got a size 5. Like I told y'all, I'm either like a 4 or a 6, but Hollister only does like odd numbers. So I got the 27-inch waist, and I got the long version, which I love getting longs in literally any pants that I can. I love my pants being super long since I'm pretty tall. I'm like 5'9", so if I can get a long version, I always do. And I love these so stinking much. They're very similar in concept to the Target ones. These are not as high-rise though. I really wish they were higher rise. Like they barely go to my belly button. To me, these are more of like a mid-rise, so I'm not crazy about that. I definitely wish they were higher rise. They're super basic. Like they're really plain in the back. They're a really nice simple medium wash, but they just have like 2 giant rips right at the knees, which honestly for me, these go a little bit above my knees. I kind of wish that the holes were a little bit lower. I don't know if that's because I got a long or what. So the holes are like a slightly off. You can't really tell, but I can tell. But they're just like really baggy, and they're kind of like unfinished at the end. So kind of like I was saying with the Target ones, I feel like my favorite like style right now is literally just baggy jeans with holes in the knees, and then like some white sneakers, or obviously like these Nike sneakers underneath, and then, you know, like a flannel or a big t-shirt or anything like that. Like I feel like this kind of like baggy, slightly distressed jean is just like the basis to so many cute outfits, and can be styled so many ways with, you know, so many different types of shoes and tops and things like that. And honestly, they're just so dang comfortable. Again, these aren't like a stretchy denim. These are actually a fairly structured denim, but because they're obviously like a wider leg fit, they still feel very comfortable. I'm popping in here really quick. It's the next day from the footage y'all just saw, but I wanted to include, we have a little special guest over there. I wanted to include these sweatshirts in this haul because I ordered these and I knew they were coming in yesterday, but they didn't come in time for me to try them on. But I wanted to show y'all really quick. I bought these myself. These weren't sent to me or anything, but it's from this really cute little brand called Container Clothing, and they just do really cute like little graphic sweatshirts and t-shirts. Hi buddy. And stuff like that. So I got this one. It's kind of like, I don't know, sort of like Thanksgiving-ish. It says Thankful Mama in all these like different colors, and obviously it's backwards because of the mirror, but I love the font. So I get an extra large because these are Hanes or like Gildan or whatever. So I get, look at him standing up like a pro. I get an extra large. Obviously with sweatpants it looks a little silly, but for like leggings and bike shorts and stuff, I love how big these are, but they're also like not so big that you can't kind of like tuck them under or tuck them in. But I do love that they're nice and oversized. They're just like super cozy. And then this is the other one that I ordered, and this one's in kind of like this sand, kind of like neutral beigey sort of color. And I thought this one was so cute for the fall. I feel like obviously for like September and October this would be, you know, maybe a little bit more relevant. So stinking cute. It's got the like little daisies and then the little pumpkins. So I just wanted to pop in and include these in this try on. I will have these linked down below, but we can get back into the footage from yesterday now. Anyway, that is everything for this video. Kind of like a big collective fall haul. Some new things that I'm very excited to wear and style, and some accessories as well. So of course, like I said, everything will be linked down below for y'all to check out. I hope that the try on portion was helpful for y'all to see kind of like how things fit on me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here. And until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.